Hey, what up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you. For anybody who's been following me for the last little while here on YouTube, watching most of my wrestling videos, you can tell that I'm going through a little bit of a spat with WWE right now, and we aren't really clicking on all cylinders, and I'm not the happiest I've ever been with the product, and I'm just not 100% into it. Maybe it's just the Big Show versus John Cena feud, which I just really did not want to get involved in, or maybe it was, a great match between CM Punk and Daniel Bryan getting broken up by the involvements of Kane. But if you flip the channel over and you're watching TNA Impact on Thursdays, I think they've been putting out a really good product. Highlighted mainly by the Bound for Glory series. Another big angle going on is the whole Dixie Carter and AJ Styles feud, which even I don't know what the hell they're doing or where they're going, but if you can look at the ratings, even though it's not something that I'm really hip on, it's something that a lot of fans are involved in and they want to find out what's going on and get involved in. But the Bound for Glory series last year was something I really liked, even though it really fell apart at the end. Everybody was sort of getting an unnumbered number of matches. Matches were counting as tag team matches. They weren't really giving us all the answers to where the points were coming from. I know that house shows were involved, but they started really out at the beginning, giving us clips of house shows and matches, and then not really doing that towards the end, and then really having to pull their shit together. It looked like they had 3 or 4 different ways they wanted the story to end, but injuries and other things brought the death of it. But all in all, it brought one of the hottest angles that I'm really involved in right now is the breakup of Beer Money. One thing that I just remembered was the 2 guys got injured during the Bound for Glory series, but were able to come back by the end of it, and they were involved with feuds, but still were not involved with the Bound for Glory series. I believe it was mostly Pope and Devon. But this year, they really didn't use the underused mid-card talent. They're really using true #1 contenders in Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, Mr. Anderson, Samoa Joe, James Storm, AJ Styles. I mean, there's not really any straight-up jobbers in there except for, I guess, Magnus and Robbie E. But even in TNA standards, they're heavily used. But right now, I'm really happy. Samoa Joe has more points than he achieved in the whole tournament last year. He's sitting at 27 points in second place. Last year, I believe he had -5 or -10, and it was just a joke to somebody who would have that much talent and not get any wins in this whole tournament, and it never really paid off on why he was doing that. Never really saw anything in the dirt sheets either. They just didn't feel like giving him wins. James Storm is out to a real early lead with 36 points. A lot of people think he is a heavy favorite to win it and face Robert Roode in the rematch at Bound for Glories and be a real big deal. It sort of scares me that he has such a lead right now. AJ Styles being involved with the Kurt Angle feud over the tag team titles. Well, no, they're not feuding each other, but they were the tag team titles. And then with Christopher Daniels being in the tournament, but Kaz not being involved in the tournament. I'm not sure if that main event from last week counted for any points or if it was just, but that is one thing that really didn't make any sense to me, but I'm sure they will work out the kinks from here on out. But Bound for Glory is coming around, and the Bound for Glory series, I think, is one of the hottest things going in wrestling today.